Hello, hello, hello. It's Private Talk Podcast time. It's Private Talk Podcast time with your favorite booty, Alexis, Texas. And I have a special guest with me, Jessy Jones. We're doing an AVN special edition. We are taking the performers off the stage and into my room and on this Private Talk conversation right here. Are you ready, Jessy?
I'm ready for this.
The Private Talk Podcast, we are getting an intimate conversation with me and you, Jessy. So Private Talk wants to know who this man on my couch is. Jessy Jones, adult actor, performer. What other accolades can we put on there? Director, evil angel.
Yes.
You've been in the business for over 10 years now.
Yes.
How does that feel?
You know what? They say if you like what you do, it's not really a job. It feels like it's flying by real quick.
So this is your 10th AVN.
Actually, I didn't attend the first 2 AVNs because I didn't think I was popular enough to have fans come and visit me. And also, I was so clueless about the whole thing, and I was still learning the ropes and everything. But I did 8. This is my 8th AVN.
So this is your 8th AVN.
Yes.
So how did you get into the business, Jessy? Let Private Talk out there. We want to know all about you from the beginning to the end, where you are right now, what you have going on in the business, and what's up for you.
So basically, I was studying at UCLA, my last year of film, and I had a girlfriend from Canada that was my girlfriend for a year or two, and I was walking with her, and Justice Young, which I'm pretty sure you know, he was with Amy Reed.
I know who Justice is, yes.
So Justice was driving by with his dirty ass bang bus, or I don't know what the fuck he was doing at the time, and he just stopped next to us, and he's like, "Hey, would you guys like to be in a video?" And he was really misleading, because we're like, "What kind of video?" And then we started to talk, and he's like, "Well, I do adult stuff, but I do a lot of different things, and I do music and stuff. But you guys look dope. We'll give you $1,500 each if you want to be in one of our video." Like, when you go to UCLA and you're struggling and you're broke or whatever, like $1,500 for what? For a day or week? Like, what is it? And then he said, "Just look, take my card, come to my house in Tarzana." I was living in Santa Monica. He said, "Come to my house and we'll explain everything. But first, go get tested."
Did you even know what that was at this time? Because you're in college, you don't have much money. Had you ever been tested before the bang bus stopped you and said, "Hey, we want to give you $1,500 to, we don't know what, but go get tested"?
It was really mysterious, and it was really crazy and out there, and that's what intrigued us. Because at first we didn't say yes. We're like, "Oh yeah, whatever."
How old were you at the time?
I was 23 years old.
Okay, so you're still like open to ideas. You're young, that new mind. You're just like, 1,500 sounds like a lot of money. What can he do?
Well,
so you went and got tested.
I did it because you know what? No, I'm not gonna lie. You know what? It's the funniest thing too. I've been wanting to be in porn for a long time. Like even when I was like 15, 16, 17 in high school or whatever, like I would see like Peter Nort, and I would see like Seymour Butts, and I would see like Jules.
You're going old school.
Yeah, I'm going to see Jules, and I would see like all these guys like live the life. And I was like, oh man, I wish one day. You never know. So, and as soon as I got the chance, I was like, but the girl was my key to get in the business. So I had to play that smart, because then if I look like I'm eager, sorry, I'm French, so if I say words that don't make sense, don't mind me.
Private Talk will forgive you.
So if I look too excited, then I'm gonna fuck it up. So I have to act like, nah, whatever, it's whatever. And then one Halloween, we met him in September, and then Halloween came around, and we got drunk, and we went out with people, and we went home, and she said, "We should hit up that guy, because I want to see what he has to offer." And I was like, "Yeah, I'll think about it." Which I was fucking jumping. I remember going to
You just wanted to be like reserved.
I was such a dick. So basically, I went to the bathroom. I was celebrating, and I came out. I'm like, "You know what, babe? I'll do it just for you. I'll do it for you." And then we went to fucking the valley. And I swear to God, this moment I'll remember my entire life. And I love saying this story because we got into this house, which is Amy Reed's old house in Tarzana. And we got in the driveway, nervous, sweating balls. Like, I don't even know what the fuck was happening. I was just, let's just play. We're in Hollywood.
And you still at this point don't know what you're doing, or you signed up for it. You just know you're going to a location. There's money going to be, transaction at the end, and that's it.
Yeah, and I'm so stupid that I thought that the reason I got tested is because like there might be like shit happening on set that I can contract, like some bacteria or some shit. And then I was like tripping balls. I was like, okay, that's just normal procedure. It's like politics, whatever. No, man, I went to her house, opened the door. No, she opened the door. I didn't know at the time it was going to be her. So Amy Reed, which has the most, to this day, like I had over 2,000 scenes. To this day, the most natural, beautiful natural tits I've ever seen in my life. She opens the door. And I'm like that. And my jaw comes down.
To the ground.
And there's a light. I swear it was night. But there's some fucking light that came from somewhere and just went over me. And I said, this is it. This is your calling. You should be doing this because there's no way in fucking hell that you're from a shit town in Canada where nothing happens and you get all the way here and the first person you meet is not some trash bag from fucking downtown LA that you... Sorry. Sorry. I just realized you live downtown LA. Fuck. No, it's some Santee Alley. Okay, I hope you don't live there. So basically, it's just like, it was just meant to be. And I was just like, whoa. And I've never had a threesome in my fucking life. And my first threesome was going to be with my girlfriend and Amy Reed.
That's fucking hot.
And I was getting like, I was being treated like a newbie. So I get all the chances. Yeah, you want to take your time. You can jerk off, do it. I was ready to bust a nut in the first 2 minutes.
So how did you contain yourself? This beautiful woman, their first threesome, how did you not come? Let my viewers out there, let them know. Is that a mental game? Is it a physical game? Like as a male performer in your shoes and it being your first time, explain how that happens and goes down.
It sounds so fucking crazy because if I was my girlfriend back then and hear this, I would be mad. But I had to switch back and forth. So whenever I would fuck Amy and I was ready to come, I would have to go back to my girlfriend.
So you wouldn't come.
Which is absolutely fucking crazy. Because think about it. Like you're with this girl and she's...
Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
Yes. Yeah, so that was...
I'll forgive you. But if I was your girlfriend, I'd be pissed. That's why I had to put that out there for her. If she's listening out there, Private Talk listeners. Yes. So you had to contain your cum coming out by fucking your girlfriend and then going back to Amy Reed.
Don't say it out loud. It's so fucking
It's already out loud. It's a private talk, You're going to get a lot of deep down and dirty secrets from you, Jesse Jones. Just you wait. So as you leave the scene, tell us more.
So anyways, I do the scene. It was great. We did all the positions, whatever there is. And it was an amateur thing, so I didn't have to go all out and fuck like 10 minutes in this position, 10 minutes. It's whatever happened. And they're smart. Now that I'm in fucking porn and directing, these guys were like 5 years ahead of their time because they're getting the shit that Brazzers and a lot of people are paying a lot of money to get these days. But they do it for free. So anyways, it was just good. I did the scene. I came so fucking hard. It was crazy. But then after that, Amy came up to me and privately, she said, Jesse, I'm not going to lie. You have a pretty fucking nice dick. Like your dick is visually good and it's great. And you stayed hard, which is rare, which most guys would fail. Do you want to come with me to sign with my agent, which was LA Direct at the time? And I'm like, wait, what? And then I look at my girl and my girl's like, yeah, let's go. And I'm like, wow.
Now, was she included in this package deal or she just wanted you to sign?
No, she was going to sign too.
Okay.
She was hot. She was a blonde, blue eyes, big tits. Amazing. And we did good. But the thing, I feel so bad saying this. I knew that she was in the country for 5 months. And
I can't wait.
And the thing
I want the truth!
The thing is I knew I needed a key to get in the business. But I knew that I wouldn't be able to perform at my best and be 100% if I had somebody fucking, holding me back. So we started porn, we signed with them, and I knew that as soon as her parents or her family sees that shit, they're going to fucking call the border patrol and the people and say, this girl is not American. She's Canadian. Why the fuck is she working in the States and stuff? So it's
illegal.
I knew that. So one year for Christmas, I said, hey, babe, I'm going to go see my mom in Hawaii this year for Christmas. She's like, oh, I'm going to go see my mom in Canada. I'm like, yeah, you should. So as soon as she went there, I knew it. I got the phone call. Yeah, she got stopped at the border. She can't come back in the country for 5 years. For 5 years. And I'm just at home fucking like sad, like 10%, but 90% fucking like going, I got the cheat. You know, like in
like a cheat code.
A cheat code. Like Grand Theft Auto,
yeah.
I had that fucking cheat code.
So you first saw that all coming out. Yeah. So you won.
Yeah.
So where do you still talk to your ex-girlfriend now?
Actually, yeah. Wherever I go to Canada, she does her own thing over there, and
so she never got back into porn after that. After she couldn't come back, she just gave it up.
No, she was done.
Was she jealous a little bit or envious because you continue to stay?
Yeah, I got that. I got those calls and texts and emails and fucking.
So that relationship was over as soon as she left.
I knew for sure. As soon as she left LA, I was like, well, that's it. But that gave me inspiration, and like I hustled then. I started to hustle, which is hard as a male talent. Starting when I started, now these motherfuckers are getting deals left and right, like after 4 scenes. Back then it wasn't like that, you know, because it was right after 2008, the big crash. So a lot of people were like porn star were no longer getting $3,000-$4,000 a day. It came down to like, it was shit, you know. I had to start with the blow bang, gang bangs, the fucking $200 boy girl scenes. Like my fucking test is $150. I'm going home with $50. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was rough. And some days I had to go to the store and fucking steal food because I couldn't afford to live here. Even my mom's a millionaire. And in Hawaii, I would never ask her for money because I just took all of her money to study at UCLA.
And now you're doing
I'm fucking doing porn. So it was such a big deal that it was hard to do all of that and to stay my mind clear. And, you know, as a male, you have to, it's a big thing. As a male talent, you can't have all these little things going in your head because you can't get hard.
So let my private talk listeners out there know, because you're a male performer, what kind of routine do you have to go to get mentally prepared or physically prepared for a scene?
Oh man, that's great. Well, I charge a lot of people to say that, but I'll do it for you for free.
Well, thank you. You're so sweet.
Basically,
where do you charge these people, and let my private talk listeners out there so they can go and subscribe or do whatever they want to your thing? Where can they find you?
Yes, OnlyFans, Jessy Jones, XXX. That's where there's a lot of people that ask me like sex advice, or like cuckold people.
That's
and stuff,
awesome.
and like I get a lot of shit doing that. But okay, so
if you want any other advice besides what he's going to give you right now, go to his OnlyFans, follow his page, subscribe to it, give this man some money.
Yeah. But so to be honest, a lot of not masturbating.
Okay.
Because most guys, they fucking jerk off every day. And if you're going to be a serious stud male performer that is doing well and keeps, because your reputation is everything. Consistency is everything, you know, and I'm not the fittest guy, but my cardio is on top of anybody I've ever seen. I play hockey, I snowboard, I ride motocross, I do all kinds of shit. But at the end of the day, you have to have good health. You have to be stress-free, clear your mind. You have to have a good diet. I take papaya seeds. I take a lot of multivitamins. I drink a lot of coconut water, and I don't jerk off. So basically, if I'm home and I know I'm working with, Alexis, Texas tomorrow, I'll go on Pornhub and watch all of your videos.
Oh, so you get like
and then
ready.
I'm like, I don't touch my dick at all, and it's hard. And then I'm like, oh, fuck, if I could only. And then the beauty of it, the next day
you only do it.
So,
that's kind of awesome.
So that is some type of fantasy thing that I keep. That works for me. I'm not saying it works for everyone. It works for me. Abstinence a little bit, and also just you have to be a different type of person, because how many times I go to set, like I shot like 2,000 scenes, and some girls fucking was hooking all night, and they don't want to be there, and you go down on them and it smells like burned fucking rubber, and you just have to
burn rubber.
burn condom or something, and then you just have to keep your dick hard, and then there's just so
does that happen very often on sets where an encounter like that would happen, and how do you like navigate through that, because you're still a sex worker, you still have to get your job done, or nobody gets paid at the end of the day. So how do you like navigate through that and like toughen through the scene and actually go through that burned rubber?
See, here's the thing. A lot of people don't get when they watch porn and they see a scene and everything. They're like, oh, nice. Like, this is odd. But at the end of the day, yes, if a location is $2,000 for the day and you can't get hard and the scene doesn't happen, then it's on you. You're the person. And then directors talk and people, you hear about it. You know what I mean? And it's really stressful if you think about it in your head as a talent, that everything relies on you and your dick. Then you want a girl like yourself, or a girl that knows and understands teamwork and wants to make it better and whisper some dirty ass shit in your ear.
So you don't want some like girl and be like, are you done yet? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you gonna come for me? Are you gonna do it?
Yeah, you're trying to get hard. She's on her phone texting, and then you go and you like try to like lick her ass or something, and then she doesn't shave her ass because she's dumb and she doesn't understand that you have to shave the whole fucking thing, and her asshole looks like Troy Polamalu's hair, and then you're like, okay. And then you turn her around, and then she's looking in the sky, and then she's not even there. And it's just like, it's hard. And for girls, like, you can party all night tonight and go to set tomorrow and put lubricant on your pussy, and you're good. You're getting paid. You're there. You're doing your thing. But as a male talent, when you have to stay hard for the stills and then get dressed again and do dialogue and then get hard, you need someone that is good at what they do. So that's what I guess being a top male performer gives you that option. I get a list in the beginning of the month and I choose, okay, I want to work with her. The rest, fuck off. Like,
so how long did it take you to get that top performer list?
7 years.
7 years?
And that's the thing. Most guys don't last 4 years.
So do you feel like you're more picky now because you've either looked at that list and you can't go back? Because once you have that great champagne taste, you can't go back to, that nasty ass beer.
It's like flying first class. Just once you do it,
you can't go back to the back of the bus.
In Peasant Alley in the back. So basically, it's just, so I get my list and I work with girls and stuff. And see, here's the thing. If I choose my list and I'm like, oh, shit, and I'm just doing this as an example, I'm working with Sherry DeVille. And I can tell that she's off, or balance, or pH is off, and she's...
So you're kind of like a gyno too.
Yes, but then that I respect and I know she's good.
You know the difference.
Like it's not that, it's just that, oh, she worked 5 days in a row and a female body is like a fucking aquarium. It's not, no, it is. It's like.
Your analogies are great, by the way.
It's really, you have to be careful.
You have to take care of it. I will say, like, being someone that was in the industry, I will say one thing with me. I definitely learned a lot about my body, about a lot of things, because even before, it doesn't matter how much sex you could have, it's not porn sex. It's like the amount of it, the time frame of it. It's all very different. So you realize from smells to pheromones to what's right and what's wrong and all these things like that. So I feel like it kind of helped in that sense of like actually knowing the female body and navigating to that. So I feel like we're also like sexual athletes.
Yes.
And with all of those things it's like you're preparing for a race.
Yes. And also not just that, now I can just go down on a girl and I can tell if she has BV, if she's forgot a sponge, if she is on her period.
Do you give this doctor's advice to on your OnlyFans?
No, I don't. But I can tell straight up 100%. Like it's like a thing. Like even like, I'm not gonna lie. So I walked on set one time and the girls were doing fucking pictures, stills. That means she's fully clothed in front of the camera doing pretty girls. And I could smell her. What do? Do you fucking say, hey, I forgot my lube in my car?
And never come back?
Fucking bounce? Like, what do? And then...
So what did you do, Jessy?
Okay. I did the wrong thing. I went up to her and I said, hey, babe, so I just want to let you know, like, I don't know if you douched or anything, but I smell... I just fucking buried my I was digging every sentence. I could see it. Like now, if I would look at myself, I would laugh. But I was like, babe,
I could just
like
see her eyes being like,
no. But the photographer has his T-shirt over his nose.
I want to know how she cannot spell herself.
No, she can. She just needs the fucking money, and she's too stupid to not show up on set, and she doesn't care about her reputation, which is 90% of a lot of girls these days. Like, they're from trailer park in Michigan. They come out here and they make more money in an hour than they make in fucking 6 months over there. And it's just like, oh man, like, why the fuck do I get stuck with you? What did I do? And then you look at the director and he's like, oh, he's loving it. Because, you know, most directors don't want to see you do good. They're just like, anyways. But, so it's just so.
So did you do the scene with that girl that day?
No. Actually, when I told her, she started crying. And also on top of that, when we did the stills, we started, and then I gave her a razor because her whole fucking asshole. No, listen, Vic told me, seriously, he's like, Jessy, I can't shoot because now with the cameras are 4K.
You can see everything.
You can see everything. So me being a nice fucking Canadian guy, instead of letting that girl shoot with a hairy bush asshole, I just went and gave her a razor. But did you just like toss it to her and be like, hey, use this? Or you're like, hey, baby girl, I think you need this. It's not what you say, it's how you say it, Jessy. How'd you tell her? I did the whole baby girl. I was trying to say some shit. I was like, girl, you know what? Absolutely nothing against you. I'm just saying right now, we're shooting and your ass is really, really not. I don't know if you didn't shave right. And everything, you can see the tears. Like, she was crying.
I'm sure you were on her no list after that.
Oh, for sure. I've never worked with her after that.
So private talk out there, if you do not know what a no list means, a no list, we've talked about it a little bit before in one of the episodes, but it means that you do not have to work with that person. If I don't like her hairy, bushy asshole, I don't have to work with him. I don't like that he made me cry. I could not work with him. So that is what a no list is. So are you on many girls' no lists?
No, well...
Now that you're truth, I mean, I feel like, Jessy, I've known you from the beginning, from you started to now. And, you know, I feel like it's only human to, you know, elevate each year and like become into your own, because it's like in the beginning, like you said, you didn't really know how to navigate through. Now you're really comfortable in the business. You're successful. You know, you've been, you know, one of the top guys in the industry right now. You're directing. How do you like stay in check with all of that? Because you don't want to hurt every girl's feeling. You definitely want to be someone that you withhold your reputation. You don't want to like be a complete asshole, but you want to be honest.
Yeah, see, here's the thing. The reason that I kept this stature and the name is by being picky and choosing who I work with. Because if I would just accept every fucking scene, like a lot of dudes, I shot 36 scenes this month. Like, bitch, do you know there's only 30 fucking days in a month? What are you doing? Shooting 2 scenes a day? Like, what? How thirsty are you?
But that's also knowing your worth, I feel like, with you saying. You know, you have to like pick quality over quantity sometimes.
Yeah, it's so much important to do quality over quantity, because everybody I could lower my rate to like, I don't know what the fuck these guys charge, like $500 and fucking shoot every day, twice a day. I could do that, but why? Work smarter.
You used to work twice a day,
Yes,
you have. I remember I used to have to try to book you, and I'd have to like navigate through your schedule, and I had to get your second scene sometimes. And sometimes girls don't always like second scenes, but you know, sometimes you just have to navigate through it.
No, but that's the thing. You have to be solid. And you know what? I'm a businessman, and if I book myself for 2 scenes, is because, you know what? I haven't jerked off in a week.
Just because you wanted to have sex with me, don't lie. Don't lie to private talk out there.
No, but okay. First of all, any guy that can't get his dick hard with you should be working. For
It's happened. It's happened.
Yeah, they're in the wrong business.
I agree. You know, at the time, but it's the same thing. It's like
there's gay porn also. You can do gay porn. You don't have.
Hey, some do both. You know.
Yeah, but
sometimes behind closed doors. But you know,
that's a whole episode right here.
That's a whole episode. That is. Maybe we'll have a part 2 if it gets real risky after the after dark hours with private talk. So, what is one of your craziest stories you've ever had on set? Do you have something like totally outlandish that private talk would just be like, damn, Jessy, how do you keep that dick hard and still keep it going?
Okay, so this is for real. This happened not too long ago. I'm not gonna name the name because, you know, I'm respectful.
Please do.
Fuck, really?
Can you give us an initial?
Okay, A and S. So I'm shooting this scene for a company which is really popular, and I'm working with this girl, and I've worked with this girl many times before. She's amazing. She's a fucking trooper and one of the best fucking girl that I've worked with. And I don't know what was off that day. we did the whole scene. We did the pictures, we did the dialogue, we did everything. I was on set from 10 to 3. Comes the sex. We do the sex, okay? We're fucking, we're doing it. We did all the vagina position, and then right now we're anal. We're at the 3rd anal position, which is the last one. All I had to do was fuck 4 different strokes and pull out and come on that girl's face. And I was getting my full paycheck, and I was fucking gonna smoke some blunts and chill. No, I'm reverse cowgirl on a white fucking couch. And I said white couch because it's gonna come in the story. So I'm doing reverse cowgirl, and this girl is on me, and I'm fucking her, and I go a little too up, and my dick slips out. And then she grabs it, and she puts it back in. Regular shit, happens all the time. And then we keep fucking. And then like 10, 15 seconds later, I can hear her like this, and I was like, what the fuck is this bitch smelling? Like, what is happening? And then I'm like, oh, wait a second. And she asked the director, can we cut? And I'm like, whatever, let's cut. I don't care. And she said, I almost said his name. She said, it smells kind of funny. Are we good? And then director's like, yeah, what's wrong? So when he says what's wrong, she's like, well, I don't know, but, and she gets up and she slides in her turd. A turd came out of her fucking asshole, fell on the white couch. She fell her foot on
Work hazard.
And hit the side of the couch and hit her head on the ground and had a concussion.
Oh, shit.
So now I have
literally.
Yes. Oh, shit.
Literally.
Basically. So now there's shit spread on the couch, which is now way smellier than before because it's spread. And then she's fucking tripping balls, and she's like so insulted. And
she's insulted that they slipped on her own shit?
Yeah, the whole thing. Like, I swear to God. And then this director just realized all of a sudden everything that's happening. But this girl went in the bathroom and locked herself in and never came out to this day. Not to this day, but
she's still in that bathroom. What did you do to her, Jessy? We need to go and get a search party, private talk. We need to go and break that bathroom down and see if she's still alive after she slipped on it.
Dude, look, seriously, she texted us. We got a text. It says, the scene is over. I'm not coming out. I never got paid. Never got paid for the scene. Did everything 92% of the way. Never anything happened. And yeah.
So did you put her on your no list?
No. See, that's not, that's an accident. And I'm respectful. That's not worth a no list.
So what would it take to be on your no list?
Okay.
And by the way, that was an awesome story. It sucks for her, but you didn't know where it was going, but I knew shit was involved, and I didn't know how. Oh shit, it got. But
that's one. Like, I have so many. One time I went to set, and this girl was brand new, and 2 things happened. First, it was a gangbang, and she went to the bathroom. It was for Mason. She went to the bathroom, and she came out, and she sat at the table, and she's just chilling there, and she's like, "So how long does it take?" I'm like, "Excuse, what are you talking about?" She's like, "I drank the douche. How long does it take before I feel it?" I'm like, "Babe, you're not supposed to drink." What?
And it's like not good for you.
No.
Even for your vagina, it's not good for you.
And then she fucking drank it. And then we had to tell her, first of all, she didn't even filter the vinegar. She drank the fucking vinegar. So I was tripping. But then after that scene, it was we all came on her face, and this car pulls up, and it's that house, the Bosk house. And so we see the fucking car in the window, and you can see inside the house. There's fucking 3 black guy and 4 white dude surrounding this chick. She looks out, she sees her boyfriend's car, and she said, guys, duck. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? She said, I told my boyfriend I'm doing a Maybelline commercial for lipstick and beauty products. He thinks that I'm here doing some fucking facial, but not the right facial, the other facial. And we were all laughing hard. And then she went outside, sat in the car, and kissed the dude. Like, straight up would come from 8.
Sounds like a winner when you take home to mom. You know what I mean?
It was insane. And we're all inside laughing our asses off, man. Like, shit like this happens. Like, it's so crazy. So many stories.
I like these stories. Please indulge. But what does it take to get on your no list, Jesse? You said you're respectful. You don't, it takes a lot. What does it take? And how many girls are on your no list?
I have about, I would say 15 girls on my no list. And
That's kind of a lot.
5 of these girls no longer work in porn. And
am I one of them?
No. and then the other 10 is just respect, man. Yeah. This business is all, at the end of the day, is about respect and about, like, if I'm doing a scene with you and I'm French, I'm really passionate. I like to kiss the girl's neck and stuff, and like,
you're a lover.
Yeah. Oh, don't kiss me. Okay, you want me to come on your fucking face, but I can't kiss you. And then like, you'll fuck her like reverse cowgirl for like 2 seconds, and now all of her weight is on you. She can't fucking hold her own. She doesn't know how to do a squat, and then you're struggling during the whole scene for this girl, and she's out there spaced the fuck out.
Oh my God.
And then when you do, and
I
it's
love
like,
this.
oh, hey, it's time for cum. She's on her fucking phone tweeting and doing shit where she's supposed to help you to come. Like, there's just common fucking sense, and some girls don't have that. And if your pussy's smelly, I'll give you a break and I'll work with you 1, 2, 3 times. But if it's every fucking time, like, come on, man. Like, it's just,
it's respect. It's common courtesy. We're all going to work. We're, just like you should shave, be clean.
Yeah, and the whole thing with, like, is that gonna sound racist?
No, what?
So there's girls. No,
I'm like, what?
No, there's girls that are like black, right? And they don't shave, and it gets prickly, and you do fucking missionary for a second, and the side of your dick is red raw because the hair is like the beard is like prickly, and you're just like, and it hurts, and every fucking stroke you're there struggling, and you're like, that's the bitch I give a razor. So that's the thing. You have to, and if I do this thing, like I'm a bad guy, but at the end of the day.
But I don't think it's being a bad guy. I feel like with a lot of those situations too, it's about communication. We're in a business where we are having sex, and if you're gonna put your dick inside someone, or let someone put their dick inside your vagina, vice versa, you should be able to communicate or say, hey, talk to them and not be a dick or like whatever, but if you smell or you want to say some things, because I've had places where I haven't worked with people and I've got off sets before. Please tell me what that story is. Like, let it come out.
Listen, I'm circumcised and my shit does not smell. There's some dudes out there that are fucking nasty. Like, they'll go pull up to a blow bang and pull the foreskin off their cock, and the whole room smells like a fucking
because they have a
hockey
yeast
bag.
infection.
Yeah. Fuck that. But what I'm saying is, I know my shit doesn't smell like anything. It's amazing. It smells amazing, okay? I'm gonna fuck this girl for about a minute, pull my dick out, and it looks like I have a fucking cream cheese sandwich on top of my pubes.
Sexy.
And then she goes and she sucks my dick. It's like, oh, his dick smells. Are you fucking serious right now? Yeah, it does. The reason I'm making you suck my dick is so that you can smell that fucking cottage cheese sandwich, everything that's
like cottage cheese sandwich.
I'm just like, this is so gross. And now I'm the smelly dick.
Now you're the smelly dick culprit.
Like, you just got a fucking place on my no list.
Smelly dick. Yeah. Smelly dick.
Oh,
smelly dick. It's like smelly cat, but different.
Yeah.
That's it sounds like you had some horrible war stories. Yeah. You have to like fuck through the trenches to get to the top.
Yes, I started from the bottom. No.
Hey, we all do, Jesse. And the funny thing is why this is the first male performer that I've had on my couch. And I'm happy that you're here. Thank you for joining Private Talk. But we usually have either a female perspective or my own. So I like to educate on both sides and see, like, because it's very different. Your role in the business and my role are very different, but very similar in a lot of ways. But your experiences are very different. And the same thing is like how you said the reverse cowgirl with the thing and the weight. I have stories with some guys that are like vice versa. It's just like guys not holding their own either, or like not doing things. So it's like, it's funny to hear the dynamic and like the back and forth. I think it's really amazing. So Private Talk, I hope you're liking, subscribing, and watching this episode. Jesse Jones has got some more stories. I know he's got them all itching out. He's got those sunglasses on so he can get real candid with us here at Private Talk.
I wish I had alcohol, guys. Next time.
Next time.
I'll bring a bottle, Dom Perignon or something.
Ooh, so fancy.
Yes.
So now that you've been in the business for 10 years, what are you doing besides directing? Like, where are your goals in the business? Where are you at now?
Okay. So basically I have a recording studio called The Last Ever in LA. I have a bunch of young artists coming up and recording stuff, and I make money off of that every month. I have a clothing line We have a store on Fairfax and Melrose called Generation Hustle. We have some merchandise in there, and we're doing satchels now.
Oh, nice.
We're bringing back the satchels, but with like different things. And then I direct for Evil Angel. Also, I perform all the time. And what else? I'm starting. Perfect time to drop my podcast. So basically, I want to start a podcast because, like, just like this, so many people ask me about shit like this, and I just think that it would be funny to have something to have, like, I don't know. And I feel like my friend Nikki Benz, we're both Canadian. We understand each other. Like we can sit at a coffee shop and look at someone and then look at each other, and we know exactly what the fuck we're about to say. So awesome. We want to do something funny, talk about everyday things. Like we would go on Twitter and we would read people's tweet out loud, and it would just be like neutral. And then have Mello, my friend Mello is with Brazzers here in Vegas. He would be our correspondent. And then we would have people call in and ask questions. So basically I have a bunch of things. I have the whole green screen and everything we're going to do.
Well, how candid and like truthful you are, I think that it would do really well. I mean, I feel like you kind of don't hold back.
No, I don't. And that's the thing in life. Like, a lot of people try to be politically correct. I think that's so fucking boring and stupid. Like, yes, you'll get more work and you'll be like the vanilla. But at the end of the day, is that what you watch? Like, you watch hockey to see these fucking dudes fight. You watch a TMZ to see shit happen because people love it. We live in a moment that this era with Twitter and everything, it's all about big effects and about getting your attention. Shit, because I saw the other day fucking wildfires in Australia was trending #1, and then 2 seconds later Justin Bieber ate pea soup. Like, it's so fucking crazy what it takes to be relevant, that you just say what is on your heart, be truthful but still respectful, and if you're funny and you have stories and you live a crazy life, people are going to enjoy it. People are going to listen. I
think that you can't go wrong with that. Honesty is definitely key. If you stick to who you are and true to yourself, then I think that that's the way to go. Yeah. I like it, Jessy. Thank you for coming on Private Talk. We're going to take a little break, and then we're going to get to one of my favorite segments, Truth with Texas. All right, Private Talk Podcast, we are back with Jessy Jones on the couch, and we are ready for Truth with Texas. Are you ready, Jessy?
Let's do this.
You think you can answer these questions?
Of course.
All right. I'm excited. All right.
I know where the ace of spade is.
It's okay.
All right. I got my favorite.
You got hearts? You got the romantic question.
Yes.
I'm
a Cancer.
Oh.
Romantic, but crazy.
All right, let's see. How would your ideal foreplay session be?
Ideal foreplay session.
Or how long would your ideal foreplay session last for?
So just to get it straight, the foreplay is like what happens before sex?
Yes, sir. Okay. Mr. Sex.
No.
Mr. Sex.
No.
Worker. Okay. Yes, foreplay means before the sex. What would the ideal time be for your foreplay session in a romantic setting?
And could there be multiple girls?
If that's what your romance foreplay session is, yes.
Oh, fuck yeah. All right, so first we got a girl at my feet that's licking my toes and kissing my feet and massaging my feet.
Are you into feet?
No, but I just think it's like so.
I am. I got excited.
I love getting it done on me. Like, let's say I'm about to come or something, and a girl like starts kissing. It's like, holy shit!
Like hyper sensual.
Yes, all your nerves are at. Okay, so that would be one. Would be down there. Just that's her whole job the whole time. She ain't getting nothing. Just straight up kissing feet.
I like it.
And then one girl. So here I had a motocross accident when I was a kid, and I broke my leg, my everything, and I had a cast that would go from my chest to my ankle, and I had this nipple out, and that girlfriend at the time used to jerk me off and play with my nipple. So I would have one girl on the left play with the left nipple, not the right one, don't touch the right one, and then I would have a girl kiss me because I love kissing. Like, I like Mike Adriano does this thing where a girl licks his ass or suck his dick while the other one just straight kiss him. Like, I think that's hot. So I would have a girl kissing me, a girl jerking me off. She would be on the right, like, and then one kissing my feet, and then they would edge me like really bad. You know what I mean? Like that would be amazing.
So like get
foreplay.
you. That means almost coming,
Yes.
but not for you private podcast.
Yeah, just
people out there.
Like you can see everything. Like it's so and. Yeah, I would like it to be Japanese ladies.
Japanese lady?
Yeah, because I feel that that's their thing. They like to please people a lot. See, I feel the white girls, they would judge me afterward.
They would
They're
judge you
like,
afterwards.
look at this fucking nipple licking ass dude over there. You know what I mean? Like Japanese, they would be like, oh, thank you so much.
They just want to serve and please
yes, Yes,
serve and please.
yes.
I like this. That was very descriptive. I like that. You have a woman for a nipple, your toes, your jerking off abilities. Don't make me come, almost come. Just serve and please, Mr.
Yeah.
Jesse Jones.
Let's do it.
Not asking for a lot at all. Private talk. You heard what he wants. Make sure you subscribe to that OnlyFans. You may get some of these things on his OnlyFans page. Who knows?
Wow. Oh, okay. So I do 4.
Yeah, you're doing all 4.
Fuck.
You don't get away that easily. Don't worry.
What is that? Club?
Yes.
Okay.
That is a club, and we're doing a kinky question. All right. Have you ever been caught solo, like masturbating? And if you have, by who?
I can honestly say, and I've.
I want the truth!
Don't lie to us.
I'm not lying. I honestly say that I've never been caught masturbating in my entire
Never?
life. No, ever. From my mom to my dad to my grandma to anybody that I've ever jerked off. I fucking jerked off a lot of places. I'm not gonna lie. Never got caught. I got caught like my ex. I was in bed and like I was just watching porn and like touching my dick and jerking off, and like she walked in and she took the Hitachi and started to fucking do herself too, like shit like that. But that's not caught.
So you masturbated separately while in the bed together?
Yeah, that's how you watch porn and then like you fucking masturbate. And
Why?
Then you start
When you can fuck each other?
Well, that's the thing. If she has she has to take some pills because she has some type of gonorrhea, chlamydia. You're in the business. You should
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
You know this.
You're on a timeout session, so you're
Yes.
masturbating next to each other while you watch porn.
You have to be good.
I guess it makes it
'Cause
creative.
If you're irresponsible, you'll have sex and then give it to everybody you work with.
Well, I'm glad you're a responsible sex worker,
Yes,
Jesse.
100.
So you've never been caught. I find that very good job. I'm gonna give you an applause for that. I'm trying to think if I've ever been caught, but it's not about me right now. We're gonna get back to you, Jesse. We got 2 more questions over here.
So this whole fucking thing doesn't even matter because I'm all gonna have to answer all of them. Okay, diamond.
All right.
Does it go from normal to worse?
No. The diamonds is a spicy question.
Ooh, I like spicy.
I like spicy.
Yeah.
Have you ever used any food during sex?
I have never used food. I don't even think. Oh, yeah, chocolate. Melted. I was probably 16, 17, and it was Valentine's Day. And she had some edible underwear, which was fucking gross. I don't know why people do that. Because pussy juice and candy is kind of if you like candy, you're not, yeah. So basically that was fucked up, but it was that, and I melted chocolate on her nipples, which it was cool, and I ate it, but I don't associate food with sex. For me, I love to fucking eat after sex, and I'll order every fucking, one time I was so high, I ordered from 2 different places, and they got in the same time. It was amazing. But so I like to order food
porn
afterwards, sex, but during sex, like,
you're just busy fucking.
I'm fucking a girl who eating in and out while I'm fucking her, like I'm doing something wrong. Because she shouldn't be able to hold anything.
Yeah, but there's people that like into like food play and like all those fetish things.
So if I rub a strawberry on your nipple, you're gonna be like, oh.
I didn't say it was for me. I said some people out there. There might be someone out in the Private Talk podcast that likes to like associate food with sexual times.
Respect to people.
Maybe it's not me. I like to eat afterwards too, after a blunt and eating. It's much better.
Yes.
Last one.
Okay, let's guess. Oh, spade.
Have you ever received head while driving?
Oh my God. To be honest with you, so many fucking times. I mean, it's almost like a thing. Like if I'm driving your ass to Disney, guess who's giving a fucking blowjob? I'm getting a blowjob.
So if it's like more than like a 30-minute ride, blowjobs are happening.
You know what? I'm sorry, like one of my exes, Destiny, she climbed while I was on the fucking 170, driving in the carpool lane like 70 miles per hour, and so she fucking climbed on top of me and started to fuck me. And
how did you drive and like do everything? Did you put it in like cruise control?
No, I almost died. It was the most irresponsible thing I've ever seen a grown woman do. And what the fuck am I supposed to do? Like, I'm just there.
Maybe tell her no?
No, you can't tell her no. You can't tell that girl no. She doesn't know what no is.
So did you finish, or did you like pull over safely, or did you like, bitch, we're gonna die?
No. As soon as she locked in the lips and the dick together, that was a mission. Now I needed to finish, because if I didn't, I wasn't a man. I wasn't like strong enough. As a male performer, if your dick doesn't work, it fucks with your head, because it's your thing. That's what you do. Girls will fucking pass 7 fuckboys to fuck you, because she knows that you can get it hard and fuck the shit out of her. So not being able to do that was a big thing, especially with her, because I liked her. And so I fucked her, and I came, and it was amazing.
How many miles did you ride on this highway with your
from Universal to Granada Hills, fucking straight up? And I fucked her, but I know I get blowjob. Like, to be honest, I went to Malibu last week, and the girl gave me a blowjob, because I have tinted windows, and also I just put my fucking phone right there, and I put it on my OnlyFans. And I make
so do you
money.
have like big dick energy that it's just like they just know to suck it when they get in your car, or how does that work, Jesse? Let private talk people out there. Maybe they want to get the roadhead too. Let them know how they let it go down. Guys, you just whip it out.
It's all about hints. It's all about subtle hints. Like, subtle. Yeah. You unbuckle your seatbelt, and you buckle it behind you.
Ooh, there it goes.
That's fucking number one.
Foreplay in the car.
Number one. And then you just, if you drive with the right hand, quit that shit. Go straight. Use your left hand. And then do the movie theater move, right? And behind her thing. And then, if you have like a thing that goes and folds in the middle.
Oh, console,
that's the fucking home run. If you lift the middle console and that girl don't start sucking your dick, she ain't
gotta take her
dick.
home.
Yeah, she ain't that into dick. And she knows she's paying for the dinner at Nobu. So what I'm saying is like, it's thing. It happens. And then you just do your thing. Get your dick sucked. But you know what? It's hard for me sometimes to concentrate, because if you're in the canyons and there's a lot of turns, dick is like half soft, half hard. If you're on the highway, fucking hard.
Rock
dick.
hard.
Yeah. But so that's why it's.
This is like some acrobatic sex stuff going on here. I'm gonna have to join your OnlyFans myself to see what goes on these car rides. Fuck, Jesse. Like, what's going on here? All right, I have one more question for you though. Being that you're in porn, do you have any fetishes for yourself that you like particular? I know you said the whole nipple thing because you were in a cast, and like, that's not necessarily a fetish, but that is something that's kind of like, a
Don't
thing.
Don't make it my thing. That's not my thing.
Maybe, I don't know, your porn's gonna be like one nipple at a time. Nipple,
nipple fucker.
Nipple fucker.
So, wait, what was the question?
Do you have any fetishes?
Oh, do I have fetishes? Yes. I love to fuck a girl in front of her boyfriend. Like, and fuck this shit out of her.
So them like being like
cuckold, but not be the fucking cuck boy, but be the
one who's fucking
the stud. Yeah, that's the
cuckoldies.
Or like on the phone. Let's say I fuck a girl, and she's on the phone with her man explaining what I'm doing to her.
That's kind of hot.
Like, for me, that's like, holy fuck, man, that's hot.
I hear it. I like that private talk. You hear that?
Yeah, that for me is really hot. If it's real, if it's not real, I don't really give a fuck when it happens. It just happens. But that's a big turn on for me. Like the whole cuckold thing and
making
the whole,
someone
like,
else
or like watching. Like, let's say you get home and your wife is fucking some dude, and the crack of the door is open.
Voyeurism.
The camera's voyeurism. Because, I mean, let's be real. I don't give a fuck about pussy anymore. You know what I mean? Like,
you're jaded to the pussy.
Yes. So these crazy things that never happens to me are kind of like
Now you got to think outside the box to get those tingles in yourself.
Yes.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you for being honest and truthful with Miss Texas. We're going to take a short little break, and then you're going to ask me some questions. Jessy, are you ready to ask me some questions? I feel like ever since I told you, you've been like etching away. That's like smoke stimulating over there in your brain, popping out. What you've got for me?
You see the aura, the
aura of you.
All right. And you have to answer this, right?
I mean, that's what we're here for.
And I'm not going to get in trouble when the show's over.
No, you're not going to get in trouble.
Okay, cool.
As you look to everybody in the room.
So, did you, in your entire career, ever shat on someone?
I never have. Never. Because for me, I was really particular about like anal stuff anyways, and I've only done very particular scenes, or I've only done like a handful of scenes that were anal. So for me, I did not do that because I cleaned out so many times because I had that in my head of why. One of the reasons why I feel like I'm probably a little bit more hesitant to do it because I'm such a control freak that I don't know what's going to happen. So no, I have not.
Not even like a little nug?
Not that no one ever told me, no one ever stopped, never cut. So no, I mean, I would have seen it because I would have sucked it. So no.
Hey, congratulations on that.
I feel like for me though, again, that's like an honest thing. Like I really was like, even to this day in my personal life, it's not something I'm really into because I feel like I'm just so clean that I'm like, no thanks. If I'm not sure, I'm not going to do it. It's not really like, I wouldn't want to have an incident where something happened and fell out and I hit my head and then, all of that, because that probably would happen to me because I have horrible luck and I'm clumsy.
Well, respect to that because that is
no
hard.
shitting on the dicks.
But what, you shot like 20 anal scenes?
No, less than that's what I'm saying. I've done like 6. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. There's not a lot to do, and that's
some girls do 10 a month.
But that's what I'm saying. So that's more to an average that I don't really have to play with, and I don't do it in my personal life.
Second question: who is the worst male performer you've ever shot with in your career?
Who is
first and last name?
In your story, you didn't tell me your first, and like you said initials. But I'll tell you, let's see.
Called the hot seat.
You know what? I don't even know if that's even his name. I think it's called, I want to say it's Johnny Deep. And it was somebody that I worked for, I can't even say his name, Craven Moorhead. I worked
shout out to Craven Moorhead.
It was for his set, and it was like when I first started, so I used to do like blowjob scenes, and it wasn't always like the best people in that first say of those times. But I want to say his name was like Johnny Deep or something like that, and I just remember.
There's a guy named Johnny Depp, and he's a black guy.
No, this is like, he looked like Hispanic, kind of like what, like
Johnny Deep.
I think it's Deep.
Yes.
So like it was just really bad, and I did not like it at all. And I just remember Craven, he was like filming, and he like answered the phone, and he's like put the camera down, like, and he was still filming. So like we were supposed to be like whatever, and I'm like, oh hell no, we're on a break. I'm like, you're not fucking me anymore. Like I'm gonna wait until it's time for you to bring me back with that camera. Yeah, he was just not. The chemistry was off. His dick game was not good. I didn't like anything about it. Sorry, Johnny Deep. I don't even know if you even fucking know who I am either, but sorry.
Well, I can assure you, he is no longer in the business, and you are safe.
There was somebody else too that tried to say like a lying situation, and I can't remember. I picture their faces when this happens. Like it was a blowjob thing too, and he couldn't get his dick hard, and he tried to blame me, saying that I was using my teeth, and I'm like, I know damn well I don't use teeth in my blowjob, so I know that it's not me. So the director was like, he's like, it's not you. He says that all the time to all the girls, and I'm like, well, fuck him too. So he went on my no list for that. I was like, you're not gonna sit here and make me feel like I did something wrong. He tried to say that I bit his dick. I am not a biter. I do not use my teeth. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I saw him the other day. It was greeter at Walmart. So
Johnny Deep?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
shoot.
good.
Well, hopefully, Johnny, if you're listening, I hope you subscribe and like to the channel. I'm sorry that I didn't give your dick game a 10. I gave it a 0. Sorry. Better next time, I guess. Okay, there we go. Well, see, that wasn't so bad. I was really happy that you got some great questions. I hope you guys, Private Talk, liked my interview a little bit. You got to know who my worst performer was. Thank you so much for being my first male performer on my podcast, Popping My Cherry, and joining us here on the Private Talk couch. So let my listeners out there know where we can follow you again. And yes, let us know.
Okay. Well, I'm on my 3rd Instagram.
Oh, shoot. You're violating these terms over here, Jessy Jones.
Mr. Jones Stud. So JONESTUD. Shout out to Method Man. And also Jessy Jones XXX on Twitter. And
your OnlyFans.
I just got deleted off Snapchat, so I don't have one. And They don't like sex workers. So, my OnlyFans is, onlyfans.com /Jessy Jones XXX, JESSY. That's where I put like 5-6 update a week, and I put all my exclusive content and all the crazy parties I go to and my life, and that's where you can get at me, because I don't charge for messages, I don't charge for anything but just a subscription, and I do custom shit and whatever, man. Like just haters or lovers, just join. You know, it's just...
There you have it, Private Talk Podcast. Don't hate, don't love it, don't like it, just leave it, just buy it on OnlyFans. All right, subscribe to his OnlyFans, and make sure you subscribe to the channel on YouTube. And yes, thanks for listening to another episode of Private Talk.